Hello everybody, FinnCapp here. I'd like to welcome you back to our newest video for Torchlight Infinite Season 10. In this video, I'm going to show you another T7 farming strategy, this one focused around boss rushing with Snowpaper and Netherrealm Resonance. We're going to be doing the Plain Watcher for the area as well, since the shards are not bound. We're going to be doing the normal farm on 7.0, and then we're going to switch over to 7.2 for the boss for the increased drop rate. Now, following suit from our last video, we are going to be running two separate tests of 100 maps. Technically 104, but I'll go over that towards the end. The first will include blue level Pactspirits, or the lower level ones. The second will be a slight upgrade to the purple level ones. This is again hopefully to give you a good range of what you can expect while farming, and to show you that while yes, the higher tier and higher level Pactspirits definitely make an impact on your farming, you can still absolutely farm with lower level or almost no Pactspirits and still make money to start getting your upgrades and moving yourself up into T8. I will include a code for the Void chart down in my description, as well as all my social links. I am a full-time streamer on Twitch, so do me a favor, please make sure and come by and say hi and let me know you saw the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Void chart, as well as what we're running for the Pactspirits. All right, let's get over here. Now, with the Void chart itself, you see I left a couple points out. I understand not everybody's going to have as many points as I have, so what I have done is put what I think the optimal tree is going to be, and you can put in points as you get them. I'll kind of go over them, what I think you need to start with, and where you can move points, right? So let's go ahead and start with our Profound Talents. With the Profound Talents, we're taking this one. Now, granted, it does mess with our drop quantity a little bit, but what this does is activating this nodes allows us to put in constellation points that don't have to be connected, right? And what we mean by that, we'll get to in a second, but we start with a hunting tree. We want to take the entire hunting tree. This top hat basically guarantees we'll have the statue for the goddess of hunting in here. And all of these are just quantum chest bonuses. Now, if you don't have a lot of points and you need to cut, you can cut these three and cut these three. They are buffs. They are nice to have, but not 100% necessary for the farm, but that will save you 6 points. Once you get the hunting done, then I recommend coming over here into the compass. We are trying to get a couple of compasses. You're going to pick up these two nodes here, and then we are going to try to upgrade with these three nodes. And then I added the one here, which helps us to hopefully get the outlaw compasses. They are extremely expensive for all three tiers. I didn't happen to drop one in any of the tests, but you get my point. The point is to hopefully help you get it. But 6 points in here. If you don't have enough points, you can lose these 2 points or lose one here and keep these two. You definitely want to try to keep this one, but you can play with it as your points, as you have points. Then we come into the commodity tree. You want to make sure and take all of the Netherrealm Resonance. Could you technically just take these two, depending on points? Yes. But Netherrealm Resonance right now is basically selling 100 to 1,000. I wouldn't skip them. I would definitely keep them. Throw in the stuff for the embers. Now these two are kind of, or these three are kind of questionable. I put the one in here specifically for the winding keys because I do a lot of playing with my talent trees. So they work out well for me. I like having them. You don't have to. You can skip this point. That's another point you can save. The chests are nice. They proc a decent amount, but if you feel that you don't need them, you don't want them, you don't have to put them in. There's another 3 points there you can save. And then with your final couple of points, which I would also make sure and try to get, is the Snowpaper. Snowpaper is another thing that sells really good. Time of this recording, it's selling for between 45 to 50 for a stack of 1,000. So still really, really good money. But that shows you this. I'll leave you again down in the description a thing for this point or for this chart itself. As you have points, put them in where necessary. Now, as far as the Pactspirits that I'm going to be starting with, we are going to be running 3 lower level blue ones. Now, granted, both of these are level 6, and I understand that. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't have extra level 1s. But just to kind of throw it off a little bit, so we're not just throwing flame fuel in, we are running 1 for flame fuel. We are running 1 for additional compass chance, and then we are running 1 for additional ember chance. We are going to do the first 100 with these, and then the second 100, we're going to switch it up. Now, we're going to keep this one the same just because I don't have another tier of the compass one, so we keep him, but we do upgrade both the flame fuel one to the purple, and we also upgrade our ember one to the purple. Again, just this, the whole point of this is to show you just a little bit of difference. Well, yes, they absolutely do make a difference. It's not as huge of a difference as you think it is, which you'll see when we get towards the end of the test. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to run one of the beacons real quick, and then I will finish with the next 100. So I'll see you back here in just a minute. All right, so this is just to show you that we are running that first set of Pactspirits, which are the blue or the lower level ones, set as Boss Rush 1. This is also to show you that the auto switch settings are only on Boss Rush 1. Everything else is empty. So it's when we go into another realm and when we go in to fight the Plane Watcher, it's on that same Pactspirit setup, and it's not going to be changing. The map that we're going to be running today is Prayer Sanctuary in Thunder Waste. Now, it is a very short map, so that way we can just speed run to the boss. We hit the hunting statue before we head in. We kill the boss and then loot any chests that pop up after it's dead. That being said, you do need to wait a second. Sometimes the chests are a tad bit delayed, so you just want to make sure you don't miss them. As well as at the end, if you do get a plane anchor, you're more than welcome to run it or not. That's up to you. You'll definitely get some loot out of it, not a ton. If the cube pops up, I would personally ignore it. You're not killing enough stuff to even covet anything that comes up from the cube, so I would personally ignore it. Once you're done, portal out, pop out, pat back in, go on the rest of your day. That being said, if you've taken it this far, if you wouldn't mind doing me the greatest of favors, if you could please hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet, as well as turn on the bell notification so you get alerts whenever I post a new video. I would appreciate it. That being said, there is the first map to show you how it's done. I'm going to run the rest of the 99. I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. Enjoy the time lapse and the music.
Moves, I'm that dude, bet I see you from the top, yeah, real soon. Looking down on the haters that I've been through. Told them I'll see you later, yeah, big truth. I keep a real good pace, built a big house, damn, look at that place. Up in my mind, cause that's my space. House so big, full of positive things. And I can't be shook, cause I ain't no rook, man, I wrote the book. Now I teach how to cook them beats like, look, making things look good. I just want trophies, plaques for the whole goal, if you know me. Gotta go record on the wall, look closely. Got that record all alone, like lonely, I'm just sick of waiting cause I feel it's frustrating when I always put the hours in. But ain't nobody wanna recognize independence, it threatens their continent. So I chase that bag, trophies are dope but I'd rather have cash. Sitting in the bank cause I paid my tax. Living my life, my way, my path, I go. Move fast, move past anyone who ain't hitting full gas. Who that, choose that, hard work, that wins, true facts. I'ma go big, grind hard, throw a few jabs. Big hook next to the dome, knock her straight back down to the floor. Anyone in my way smacked, I don't take bad thoughts, no, I remove that. My team got good minds, I can prove that.
I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. Chasing. I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. You'll see me at the top one day.
Yo, when it ain't toxic, shut your mouth and pick a different topic. Taking off like a rocket, got that energy, you can call me socket. Doing that boss ish, all I do is focus on increasing that profit. Yeah, I'm on like a faucet, ready to make another deposit. Never been complacent since I was 8, I steady stay chasing. Always winning adjacent, side by side, grind hard in the basement. Ain't no replacement, only one me, yes to the free agent. Cause I go with this payments, otherwise I don't really have any patience. Making that honey, I wanna be something that's more than just money. I wanna teach others and see them becoming a version they never thought. Now they be hunting their goals and their dreams, yeah, all in their reach. They listen to me, the things that I preach, and change their whole lives to something belief. And now their own mind is all that they need. I'm loving the journey, got rid of the doubt and the worry. I'm moving no mercy, whatever I get I'm deserving. I put in the work in, I feel like I'm never done working. I always stay thirsty, cause it keeps me alive when I'm learning.
I got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. Chasing. I've got these dreams that I've been chasing. I've got some things I've been upgrading. No one can stop me from this craving. You'll see me at the top one day.
All right, and we have finished with our first 100 maps total. Just to give you guys an idea, these are the Pactspirits that we were on that I was showing you, just the blue level Pactspirits. And here's our show of inventory, so you can kind of see what we have. Let's identify those. We got a couple rings. Not looking too great. I doubt any of these are worth anything, so we'll probably just scrap them. We did get one precise radical order. Let's see, worth anything? Nah, not really. But then we have all this. as well as all of this from the first 100 maps. I'm going to go record this, and I'll be back here in just a second to show you the second pact plan again, and then we'll run our second 100. I'll see you guys back here shortly. Okay, I've got all the results recorded on another sheet from the first 100. I'll go over all those at the end, but we're going to start our next set of 100. What we've done for this one is we've upgraded our Pactspirits just a little bit. Instead of the base blue ones, we've upgraded to Cloud Gatherer, which is a flame fuel drop pet. We've kept the same one for the compass just because I don't have the purple one, but he'll work just as fine. And then we've upgraded the purple one, this one for the Ember drop. So basically we're running the same setup, just instead of all blues, we've upgraded 2 of them to the purple. So this is, again, to give you a kind of show between the two that even if you're not using max level, what you can get as far as Pactspirits go. But we're going to run the next 100. That just gives you that. And I'll see you back here at the end for the final breakdown. All right, we have just finished our second round of 100 maps. Well, technically 104, but I'll go over that in the breakdown. But just to give you an idea, again, the Pactspirits that we used for the second run was the purple Cloud Gatherer, the blue Sprouting Grass, and then the purple, if I could click, Cloud Gatherer. So we have upgrades from the blue ones. This one still stayed the same, but it's fine. The whole point is you get the difference between running just flat blue pets or running a couple of the pets that are upgraded. But that's to show you that. We're going to show you the inventory of what I got real quick. A couple of these chaotics, we'll price those. If anything's good, we'll sell it and put it on there. If not, then it'll just get trashed. We did get one precise gem. I'll put it on there, but I'm not going to actually include it on the price just because, again, not typical. And if you happen to get it, great. But if not, I don't want it to skew our numbers. Here's all the rest of the stuff we got for that and all the rest of the stuff that we got for that. But I'll go put these on the sheet and I'll come back and give you a complete breakdown for both tests of 100. And I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. All right, so here we are for the breakdown. I have 2 different trackers here set up to show you both of them, the first and the second. So with the first one, which is the Boss Rush, was the lower level Pactspirits. It was roughly 60 minutes in time. Now, keep in mind, I did add 15 minutes to both of these. So that way it gives you a little bit of time to account for purchasing all your beacons, as well as listing all the items on the end. So 15 minutes total. Now, like I said earlier, they're 100 map tests, but we actually ran 104. That way it makes the math easier. It evens out the shards that we get. So we could get 13 of the end or the beginnings instead of 12 and a couple left over. So we ran 4 more in there. If you'll look, this is the first setup, the lowest one, which is $239 an hour. We made a total of 267 profit, $239 an hour. We can run these wickedly fast. The price on this is better for the low end than it was for the high end on the last one. So the other one, the other T7 that we did was great. It was fun if you like a little bit of a longer one, but if you're really looking to just speed it out, I think T7 boss rushing is the way to go. So again, lower level Pactspirits shows here. Now you'll see up here, it says 2 months ago, the prices were updated. So he does not have them updated. I manually went in and updated all of them. So just to show you, and actually that's a little off. This should be 1. There you go. Now we have, so a little bit better, a little bit better, 249. Okay. So this just gives you an idea. We'll have to fix it on the other one as well. There were some of the compasses and stuff that I didn't put on here that we dropped just because they were like, 0.2 and I had one of them. So I don't really count that as being a profit until we get a couple of them. So I didn't put it in here, as well as we did drop a precise gem, but it was worth like 2 FE outside the norm for dropping precise gem. So I didn't include it, but I have it here in case you want to pop it in there. That would essentially be another 2 FE in here, take us up a little bit, but I did not include it. Same as the second one. So for the second one, where we had the upgraded pets or the mid-level pets, we need to have that. All right, so there we go. So this one, we're at 269. As you can see, we're not that far off from the lower blue level and the mid-purple level. A little bit better of a spread on the last video because we went from no pets to the legendary level. But again, this just goes to show you, pets make a difference, but not as huge or not as large of a difference as you think. So this one, same thing. We ran it in 68 minutes, keeping in mind we added 15 minutes on front and back. 104 maps total, and you can see everything that we had broken down here. Some compasses were too low for me to put on here. I didn't. Now the one precise skill that we did not put on here would have been 30. So if we added that back in, you can see it actually doesn't even really jump us up. Still keeps us roughly about the same, which is weird, but you get the point. See, there we go. So it did. It's an emphasis for 269 to 293 when we put that in. I just didn't look fast enough. So there we go. So it would have been better if you take that into account, but we're not for this test. So there you go. Just so you can see it again. 249 on the low end, a little bit faster, a little bit better, 269 on the higher end. For an hour, that's not bad, really running very little in the way of packs and not doing a strategy other than boss rushing. That being said, again, my name is FinnCapp. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this video. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. It has been my pleasure. Please do me a favor before you go, though. Down in the comments, if you like this style of video with the separated out with the two different styles, you know, one with lower pets, one with higher pets. If you like that, let me know. Or if you'd like to see any other specific type of farm done that way. I appreciate it. I have a great night. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.